Hello, and welcome to Indiana ArtsDesk. I'm Marcus Jackman. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up on this week's show, Dave Fronicky reports on an upcoming chamber music concert, a look at the new Plays Festival at the Pulse Opera House this weekend, and the arts calendar with Brian Eckstein. But first,
to actually feel the audience listening, that's a wonderful experience. And it's nice when you're there and the players are reaching from where they're sitting in the orchestra, and they're going beyond you into the hall, and you can feel the audience, and you just say to yourself, they're getting it.
That's Leonard Atherton, director of the Muncie Symphony Orchestra, who will raise the baton for the MSO for his final time this coming Saturday evening. After 21 seasons, Atherton is stepping down as director, and although that last performance will doubtless be emotional, Atherton says his job remains the same as it ever was, to lead the musicians in performance.
You still have to remember to be of service to them. I think the job for the conductor is to be clear so that the people who are on the other side can do their job with a degree of security. And also listening to what other people have to bring to the piece itself.
Atherton's years with the MSO have seen a large increase in the number of concerts played, with concomitant increase in logistical and artistic demands, but he says building an orchestra is a lot like a house. It takes a lot of planning, time, money, and effort to get what you want built.
To knock one down, though, takes very little time. Less planning, less financing. I found the same thing to be true, with orchestras, that they always seem like sort of monolithic things, but in fact I think they're very fragile. They're sort of like, redwood trees or something else like that. If you put them in the wrong environment, then you can lose them. So.
As for how his tenure with the Muncie Symphony will be remembered, Atherton says it's too soon to say.
I don't know. Really. You're always going on to the next live event, and then it's done, and it's gone. It's not, So I'm going to have some time and space, I think, before I know what that is.
Symphony on the Green, from both its venue and attendance, lends itself to a different kind of audience than other MSO programs throughout the year.
In the summer, when the school's out, the kids are not doing 1,001 things, and so on. So it's a much better time for families and so on to come out, and then they can spread out, and they can bring things for kids of different ages to do, and all those good things. Whereas a concert hall doesn't really have that environment.
Which means that different pieces are more appropriate. For this, his final Symphony on the Green, Atherton has selected a variety of celebration music, including his own arrangement of the national anthem and his setting of Phil Ball's poem My Indiana, plus Sousa's Fairest of the Fair and the 1812 Overture. Once the concert is done, Atherton's first project is to complete some songs for young vocalists he's working on right now, based on Elizabeth Ball's Oakhurst poems, and after that,
be missing seeing a lot of very good friends on a fairly regular basis, but no doubt I'll be able to keep up with them. And in the meantime, I have some other challenges facing me in different places in the world, and so I look forward to taking Muncie with me when I go off and work elsewhere. So.
Symphony on the Green is this coming Saturday at Ball State University's Arts Terrace at 6 p.m.